What's good, people? We're back with Halcyon 6, and we now have a Rogue-class starship. It's now ready, and our tactical officer is definitely going to hop in here. Fantastic. And she is going to go off on her own mission. Out over here, we do have... Let's just go over this for a second. Officer promoted, acknowledged. Oh, I feel like a captain. And we have to send somebody out here. Apparently, we're picking up some type of distress. Expand the base. What do we need? We need Academy Tech. Build the Officer Academy. Unlock the third officer slot. We've got some work to do on that. What else? Oop. There we go. Hunt down space pirate fleets. We're working on that. And we need to head over to this sector. So we will be sending our girl... Oh, we have no fuel. Isn't that awesome? So she'll be heading over here first to pick up some fuel. No, not you. She is in this ship, am I correct? Alright, cool. She's awaiting orders. Send a fleet. Send a new fleet. There we go. That's what I needed. Create a new fleet. I'm eventually going to need to name all of these fleets, and then we're going to launch her over here. 24 fuel. That'll work out fantastically. We can't evacuate this facility because, well, you know, stuff's going down. Okay. Could we take this guy on in our current state? I think we could. So we're going to send her over here. We're not going to Ghosthead. Boom. There we go. I got very confused there for a second. I need to name these fleets. Alright, space pirates. Independent bands of space pirates. Yeah. Alright, let's go. First of all, we're going to upload a virus. Standard tactics. Sensors are offline, which means we can dab with impunity. We're going to do something crazy. Ooh! We do have the warp that we can use. We're going to cauterize our hull, and then we'll use our new ability. Good. Nice evasion. And now, let's try to see what we can do with this. It's best in a combo. Way better in a combo. The crew's panicked, which is fantastic. Actually, what does crew panic do? Has negative 1,000% evade. I mean, negative 100% evasion. What am I talking about? 1,000%. But that's actually really useful if we run into a science ship that is just dabbing on us. I also apologize for the amount of times I've used dab in a sentence during the first, oh my god, it's not even the first 5 minutes of this video. We haven't even hit that mark yet, and I've said dab 3 to 4 times. It's all good though. We're gonna heal ourselves again. I feel weird, like this is a terrible, cheesy tactic to do. But I've always wanted, like, to play an insane cleric who could just go toe-to-toe with anyone, and then when he got injured, when they're both, like, worn down, he just goes, heal, and he's back to, like, fighting shape. Boom. Still not enough. Alright, we're gonna finish him off with warping their atomic structure. I'm just imagining, like, the actual insides of the ship are just warping and freaking out like chaos. Like, weird eyes are growing on things. Strange. Ghosts are just forming. They're yelling at people. Oh, alright. I'm naming these fleets. Commander Guinevere Negan's fleet made contact with a fuel refinery at Centaurus. It's a fuel refinery? What? Continue production. Current resources, 5 fuel, crew population. Thank you for our fuel. So this is big. We have 2 fuel refineries in our area. That's fantastic. So why that's so big, I'm guessing, like, not a lot of people understand. So the reason why that's so big is we're going to be a constant, like, plus of fuel. We need it, we love it, It's very important to us. Are we still going to be sending them out? Do we have any more distress beacons? No, we don't. Which means we need to start working on this. We could send her after a pirate fleet. We'll send her after a pirate fleet. I'll take some time. And you guys, let's go in here and we need to start just adding to all of this, guys. Okay. We're going to add our officer, Lucas, work on that. And we also, I do believe, need to work on our tech research. We need to look into, is it Officer Academy or the barracks? We're going to work on Officer Academy right now. Perfect. We picked that up. Fuel plant we're not going to work on right now because we don't really have the funds for that, but let's just let time pass. Oh god. Starbase exploration attack. Your exploration team has run into a wounded alien creature. Can we befriend it? While exploring the area of the station, Lucas Beaumont and their assigned crew have come across a unique sight. A newborn Grombulus blinker, nearby the rotting carcasses of what must have been its mother. Oh, I don't want to kill it. I don't want to kill it. But its mama died. I mean, would Lucas do this? He could just shoot it right now and it'd die. No. We're going to abandon the area as a precaution because what this is telling me is Papa Grombulus must be very near. Oh! Recognizing the Grombulus birth likely represents that this is some kind of heavily populated birthing ground, the expedition crew wisely retires from the area. Okay, because yeah, that thing was freaky. Okay. So, we're going to have to build somewhere else. Like, not in Grombulus birthing grounds. We're actually going to need our tactical officer to shoot that place up. Let's explore this area. Hopefully that works out a little bit better. Go back out here. You hop back. There we go. Independent bands of space pirates hold little to no sway. Let's do it. Okay, what do we have? We've got Crippling Shot, which will take down their engines. And she does way more damage than our science vessel. Oh, that's to be expected. Harass, let's hit him up. Good lord! And Harass actually exploits sensors offline. That's really useful. We could team up science and tactical officers would actually make a really, really good team. We still need one more ship though, I feel. So the pirates are jacked up in this sector. Something from the pirate wreckage. It seems to be a map. Bring your fleet back to the starbase so we can decipher it. Alright, return home. Starbase exploration attack. Your exploration team's under attack. What from now? Your exploration crew has been ambushed by a squad of Myrmidillion. Oh! It's a fledgling. Okay, what's up with this thing? Grow spikes. Okay, it births spikes, poison spikes, and it launches spikes. It is weak to psionic attacks. Do we have any psionic attacks? Causing internal hemorrhaging, mass paranoia, and it's confused. Alright, we're gonna throw in our cadets, our green shirts, not red shirts, believe it or not, and I'm sure they will do just fine with us. Because as we all know, cadets are just as good, if not better, than our people. Alright, he's confused, he's not feeling great. Ooh, poison. It's okay though. We're going to hit a drone attack. Oh! Okay, you suck. Alright, let's get this dude bleeding. Okay. Well, these are all physical attacks. Before we hit him in that psychic. Or psionic. Good lord. And Lucas Beaumont dabs again. Okay, we'll irradiate him. He's afflicted now with... He's just afflicted. Just shoot him. Just shoot him. You cadets, try as hard as you can. There we go, it's a psionic move. It's still alive. Oh! Cadet is learning well. Fantastic. We'll irradiate him again, that should be it. There we go. Oh! Oh! Radiation is not good for Myrmidonians. Your crew is successful. Acknowledged. We still got a day left on that, and what is going on with her? She's returning home. We also need to go here and pick this up. I'll take 8. Let's go. Alright, objective complete. We've destroyed quite a few fleets. Ooh! So, we were able to decode the pirate map, which gave us the position of different space pirate clans. It would be better to deal with them individually rather than having to handle them all at once. Okay? I feel you on that. I'm not really feeling that. Commander, we've cleared it out. Show location. Fantastic. We're going to need that Officer Academy up and running. I mean, the materials is awesome. The diatherium. I almost apparently broke copyright. Each dark matter. Okay. Let's just build this Officer Academy real quick. And go back out here. If you could. Boom. Give us the 39 fuel. We're not evacuating this facility. We're just going to go to these places and pick up fuel. And we're going to be taking... Ah, they only have 10 fuel? Work harder. Really? That almost wasn't worth the trip. Okay, Officers Academy is finally finished. Commander, new cadets are ready to be selected for promotion to officer. Awesome. So, Wade Dogan. Sarah Ripley. Oh my god. Sarah Ripley spent much of her pre-Federation life as a humble telemetry advisor on a second-rate refinery in the Gorn cluster. However, with quick thinking, bravery, and a vat of spoiled volatile nebula fuel, she was able to sabotage the plans of the treacherous Captain Beringer of the TF-5 Barca and his plans to establish a new pirate clan in the household Horsehead Nebula. Her story was recently made into a peculiarly terrible hollow film, though much of it was heavily fictionalized. I like that. Space combat. He does have a different ability than our Beaumont. He's got blood drive. All enemies transfusion. I don't exactly know what transfusion does. Let's check that out. Transfusion, I'm assuming is... Oh, it gives allies... It may heal your allies. Okay. And he also has Hazard Zone, which does... It inflicts exposed and blinded. That's pretty decent. And then we've got our boy Ajax Maravik. So, personal magnetism, self, toughen your defenses, kinetic expulsion. He has certain attacks. The heal is nice, but we actually have a guy who heals. We can re-roll right now and get a different officer. Okay. Okay, you know what? I like the punch. And it exploits Afflicted, which is actually really, really useful for ground combat. So I'm cool with her. I think I actually did good on her. Is Secondary Chief Petty Officer on the NTF coach. Valentia Chow was inspecting the primary reactor when the coach's captain flew the ship too close to an active pulsar. Though Valentia survived the overload that occurred, it left her permanently magnetized. While she is able to keep the magnetism under control with recently developed treatments, she will sometimes still pick up stray bolts as she passes by. Alright, I could dig this. We'll pick her up. Commander, thank you for your opportunity. You won't be disappointed, sir. I'm sorry, I just had to roll the dice. Roll the dice just a little bit. Improve learning habits. Now, who's going to teach them? 10 days? Good lord. 9 days. Okay, we need our actual tactical officer to teach people how to fight. Alright. So she is going to return home. We could start working on these pirates, but I'm also kind of worried about what's going on over here. Mostly because these guys need to be taken out. We could pick up our people now and head that way and then worry about the pirates. Also, what is this? Zlar officers. Okay, that can't be good. So, what I think we're going to do is they're returning home, and what we're going to do is work on building the next ship. We need a knight. Construct. Cool. We got the people. We got the dark matter. Fantastic. And while we're at it, we're going to dig out just a little bit more of our starbase. I know I'm crazy for digging out as much starbase as possible, but I just feel like it's necessary. Beaumont, it's going to take him 3 days. It'll take Valentia. We'll have Beaumont lead the charge. Confirm that task. Also, if we could have her teach, like right here, improve learning habits, it basically gives officers 10 XP more from combat. She's 6 days, okay. That's not bad. I'm just trying to like keep up because I know in XCOM, if you fall off of what you're building, you're done. Okay, now we've just been harshly interrupted. Sir, Zlar ambassador has arrived in our system. They're claiming to be from the Zlar Yanthu Directorate. That's a mouthful. It must be a new government that has taken over. I'll put them through now. Oh! These are so cool.
Federation Commander. Greetings from the Honorable Zal Yanthu Directorate. It seems as though the biological super weapon you're clearly developing has gotten loose and is rapidly proliferating across Federation space. We hope you've learned not to pursue such folly in the future.
Dude, those aliens, you think we made them? As some kind of weapon? Oh, he's angry.
Oh, really? You expect us to think that you weren't breeding monstrous flesh beasts to release on our empire in your secret quest for galactic domination?
Nah, bro.
Oh, fine then. Don't admit your charade. Promise, you are famed Zal Yanthu bioweapons experts will eventually capture one of those creatures and expose the Federation's fingerprints all over its genetic code.
Be my guest, bro.
One final warning. Do not approach or interfere with any Zlar territories or colonies. Unlike the Zlar Norch and Zlar Cordoro, we may they all rest in the great hellfires of Slokthris. In Zlar Yanthu Directorate wishes no outside contact with any race. Do not interfere in our affairs, Terran.
Fine. Okay, cool. Peace, bro. So he's kind of a jerk, to say the least. But it's alright. We're good. I'm going to take a little drink because, oh my god, I now give voice actors so much credit. Like Tara Strong, everybody, so much credit for being able to do the voices that they do and keep them going. So, see here, this is another thing. Our cadets, the cadets that work on specific ships, get specific abilities to raise up that ship's strength. Like now we have +2 hull, you can get better aim, you get more damage, which is actually pretty awesome. So, the cadets are actually useful. And having strong cadets will be game changers sometimes. Improve learning habits, it's gonna take 5, we're still exploring the room. And these are essentially all of the things we're fighting. Our last thing is we're building a ship for our third officer. That's almost done. And then we'll wonder about the pirates. And we gotta worry about this thing right here. We're gonna have to send our entire fleet out there. Alright. Boom. Bye-bye, Zlar. Show location. We can't really build too much now, but I'm happy that we've done that. And we finally actually completed all these tasks. Woo! Now we can put our ships together. First we're going to travel out here, pick up some stuff. So the biggest issue that we have right now is remove him from fleet. What are we going to name our fleet? Someone in the comments tell me what to name these fleets. I don't know. We also have to heal these ships just a little bit. So I think it'll cost us dark matter. Yeah, it's not really that bad. And then we're going to go out and try to see what we could do with those other guys. Plus, you get ships. I mean stars. Yeah, of course you get ships. You get stars on ships, more stars, more strength of that ship. And really, once I think you get to 3 stars, you should probably maybe pick up a new ship. Just because of, well, you want something stronger. She's still working on the learning habits, so we'll wait a little while. Knight class starship is now ready for active duty. Fantastic. Yeah, I guess we had to reassign that officer. Okay, fantastic. Oh, we have a situation at the Officer Academy. This isn't good. Uh-oh. The students at the Academy managed to get their hands on one of the top secret Federation officer teachers' manuals and are horrified at the actual survival statistics of most first-year officers. It's led to a crisis in morale. Call the whiners. Well, we could just take them out, you know, show them the airlock, kick them out, or we'll fund an immediate rewrite. That's what we'll do. I'll pay the money. Genevieve Negan immediately gets to work assembling a new edition of the offending manual, this time covering up the more negative portions of the previous text with skillful euphemisms. The concerned officer trainees take the bait. Nice. Alright, so we've taken care of that. These guys are, of course, going to be feeling a little bit better. And we're going to try to do this as quickly as possible because we have pirates everywhere. Oh, she's still got 3 days? Okay. Oh! Oh no. Ah. See, I knew this was going to happen. Alright, okay, pirates, shut up. We're going to shoot you. Send a fleet to deal with them. She's out of that for right now. And we just might have to send another fleet. Okay, still don't know. There's going to be an A there for right now until we actually figure out. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be a 1 here until we actually figure out what we're going to be calling this. Please, name it in the comments down below. And let's start this space combat off right. You guys ain't got nothing on us. As you can see, the Knight is fully armored and its hull is almost invincible. This exploits hull breach. Both of these attacks. We could go with sensors offline. We'll just start breaching hulls. Start working on breaching hulls. This inflicts hull breach, which is fantastic. And I do believe that throws down some poison onto them. Or the equivalent of drone space poison. I think the drones are still eating them. Exploits hull breach. Let's see how much damage this does, really. Because their hull's already jacked up, so now we're just warping it, and pretty good. Crew's still panicked. They're freaking out just a little. Exploits crew panic, okay. Nice. And this will be finished. Okay. I do think, wow. You know it's bad when something that size actually dodges on you. Nice, so we've got the hull breach. And we're going to send the crew into a panic, for the follow-up attack. Hopefully that's coming from them. Ships all warped in, crushing on them, and ooh, that did way more damage than I expected. So we took care of them. We could work on some more of these pirates down here. I think until we handle this situation, there's just going to be pirates just like coming out to attack us. Let's go over here, pick up some resources. $39 fuel is fantastic. And what's going on here with these guys? That does not look fun. That's all. That's all. She is still how many days on what she's doing? Where can I see that? Okay, we're gonna do something slightly ballsy. We're going out here. First, we're gonna pick up some more gas because you know we need it. Okay, they completed its task. Good for them. And I guess she could stay here and just defend. Both of them have gotten power-ups as well. Salvage harpoon, reinforced hull, ramming speed, self-hull breach, exploits engines down. We don't have enough for engines down right now. Vulnerable does sound like it would be really useful. So work on that. And for you, do you have something that will work on vulnerable? Ship disable. Ship disabled might be useful at some point later on. Alright, we'll pick up ship disabled. The backstab maneuver. Because she's such a great pilot. Commander, the Kroll fleets that are harassing our remnant facilities have been detected emerging from interdimensional portals in and around Federation space. Not that we have a full fleet. We should investigate these portals and attempt to shut them down. The longer we wait, the more Kroll will pour out of them. True. We will take care of that later, though, because we got to take care of these guys. So, boom. Alright, that's where we're going. Let's go, people. Alright. Oh, there's more gas out here! Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. We're going to do this fight, and I think that's going to be it for this episode. Kroll engine ships. These dense and stocky Kroll ships are composed of layers and layers of thick chitin-like armor, and so are particularly suited to ramming attacks. Kroll tactical ships equipped with spike-shaped biofuel-propelled missiles. These quick-firing fast ships can impart large amounts of damage in a short amount of time. Okay. Science ships able to stretch the regular bounds of reality. These vessels are regularly able to conjure up interdimensional chaos portals, which wreak havoc on heavily hulled ships. Okay. We got this. Alright. We're gonna hit him with upload virus on everybody. Everybody's senses are offline. Fantastic. Miss. Dang it. There we go. Okay, so inflicts hull breach, inflicts vulnerable. Okay, we need to start working on these hull breaches. Hull breach plus vulnerable will probably be fantastic. It resisted quite a bit. Okay, that works. Nice evade. Ooh, double dab. Alright, now... Well, we could hit him with deconstruct, which really wouldn't do terribly. Let's just knock him down. And I wish we had an actual, you know, another nice AoE attack that we could hit him with. Nice. That was delayed. It was very delayed. Alright, so the drones are working on them, and now the drones... There's probably still some drones, like, biting them, is how I kind of view it. Exploits hull breach. Let's go for it. Warp that ship, even though it still has eyes on it. Make it weirder eyes. What? Okay, right back at you. Okay, that hit. What? Okay, no. I should have my actual face cam on so everyone can see that I just don't believe that this is happening. Okay. It's alright. We're gonna heal up. You're doing good. You forced us to heal. Resist that. Good job. Resist that damage. We actually managed to hit with a harpoon. Hull breach. There we go. Good combo. Good job, people. We're gonna hit him with a deconstruct. That's gonna do damage over time. Why does he look so cute? Like, why does the Cruel Defiler look... Its little officer looks adorable. Cauterize hull. We can only use the... Oh, no! That was selfish, Beaumont. That was really selfish. Like... We can only use this move so many times in, I think, a game. So we're going to incite crew panic and take advantage of that hull breach. There we go. Perfect. And now we take advantage of the crew panicking. I kind of wonder what their crew looks like when they're panicking. Like, no joke. Like it's just a bunch of tentacles and like mandibles just flipping out. Mandibles is their mouth. No, JB. But I can just imagine it being ridiculous. Okay, we're taking way too much damage from that. Crew panic, hull breach. There we go. Good damage. Barrage them. Good damage again. Please stop hitting this ship. Please, could you? I'm sure you have a heart. You probably have 4 or 5 of them. Please, just stop being such a jerk. Okay, this should take him out. There we go. Good job, everyone. We managed to pull that one out. And we also... Okay. He gained Structural Engineer. Space Combat has 5% more health. That's great. Okay. Lucas Belmont's a little bit stronger. Continue production. I'll take the fuel. We'll get some. Alright then, thank you guys for watching. More of this is coming up if you like it. Please leave a comment down below, like, and maybe subscribe if you would like to.